In this scene, we heard about Abilene telling about some of the Jim Crow laws, and the first one is that no one can demand a white woman to serve as a nurse in hospital rooms where black men are laid. And the second one is that books are not allowed to be exchanged between black and white schools, but is to remain with the race that first used the book. And the third one is that a colored barber is not allowed to serve white women or girls. And the last one is that any person printing, publishing, or circulating written matter urgent for public acceptance or social equality between white and Negroes is subject to imprisonment.
And here we see Miss Minnie marking up Minnie's toilet paper because she doesn't want to mistake it for her own, which is an example of racism in the movie. Here we see the scene where Miss Minnie is fired for using the white bathroom in the house, which clearly upsets Miss Hilly. And she strikes out and fires Minnie for using a bathroom. Here we see a scene where there's an entrance for colored people, which is clearly a subject of segregation and racism. And here we see a picture of Abilene. Abilene is a maid, black maid specifically. This is relevant because only black people are maids. We see no white people throughout the movie who are maids. This may be caused by a lack of education in the black community, which is caused by them not having a lot of money, and people look down on black people.
Here we see two black people who are thrown out of the bus because a black man was murdered further up of the road. The blacks are then ordered off the bus while the white people are allowed to stay on the bus. The white people are prioritized above the black people. The black servants are not allowed to dine with the white people. They have their own table for blacks only. Miss Celia wants to sit at the table but is refused so by Minnie.
Here Abilene tells Skeeter about how her son died. He was run over by a white man in a truck, whereafter he was transported to the hospital by his foreman, who then dropped his unconscious body off and honked the horn outside of the hospital. He was 24 years old, and he died in front of his mother.
In this scene, the women are talking about a law that requires all households to have a separate toilet for the black helpers. Of course, the helpers are not allowed to take or steal anything they find while cleaning or walking around the house. In this scene, we see the helper finding a ring behind the couch. She takes the ring and is later fired and arrested by the police.